Hello class again. Today inshallah I will explain for you week 11, which is media deviation of crime. Media deviation means media presentation of crime. So how can different kind of media outlets, newspaper, TV, radio and whatever, speak about crimes and make reports about crimes. This is the meaning of media deviation of. So our key ideas: media construction of crime, the moral panic model, video screening, problems with studying media deviation. This is as recap for last week. We will start by this slide. Media construction of crime means media deviation or media representation of crime, how they represent crime in different media outlets. Most scholars believe that in the West, crime is not a real natural term. So some illegal acts are seen as being more bad than others. So this is as a meaning for crime. What is crime? Crime, it is illegal act. If any person make illegal acts, which is act against the law, which is illegally he is doing crime like theft or murder for killing people. And they say that some crimes or some illegal acts are more bad than others. For example, killing people, to be murder, it is more bad than theft, or to be as a thief. These relate to the concept of deviance. Here you have another term, deviance, and let's see what is the meaning of deviance. A person is deviant when they do something that violates cultural norms and values. So this is the deviant people or deviance, the meaning of deviance. A person who do something which is violate cultural norms and values, which is not accepted by their culture, their cultural norms and their cultural values by their society. So this is deviance or deviant to be. So here you have as two main difference between crime and deviance. Again, crime means illegal act. You do something against the law. But deviance means that you do something against your society, against your culture, not accepted by your cultural norms and values by your society. So the media can influence what the public feel and think about some crimes by the way they report particular legal act. So here they said that the media can influence public feeling about some crime by their representation of the crime, by their report, how they wrote reports or make representation about any particular crime or illegal act, and they can influence society, influence people about any crime. When reporting a deviant crime, the media will reflect society's social and cultural values, and a deviant crime will be much more strongly reported than non-deviant crime. So if you speak about deviant crime, which is again something which is not accepted by the society, if the media wants to report about deviant crime, they are speaking about social and cultural values. They are speaking about the society as a whole. They are speaking about culture as a whole. So for that here they say that media cover of deviant crime, it will be more strongly than media covers of non-deviant crime, because they are speaking about cultural norms, they are speaking about society as a whole. Then here in this slide we will speak about the moral panic. Moral panic means, the word panic means as fear. How can media create some panic or create fear inside people, inside the society, to let them to do some actions to stop crime from occurring in the society? This is moral panic. So the definition here, moral panic is when media coverage is so focused on the deviant acts and deviant people that it can influence society and government to act to stop the crimes occurring. So when media coverage so focus in deviant act and deviant people, that it can influence society and government to do some act to stop crimes occurring, as I said. So how they can influence people or influence society and government by create some panic, create some fear. So they will cover about deviant people, about deviant acts, create some panic, create some fear inside people, inside society and the government, and then they let them to act to stop crime from occurring. Here the moral panic can be applied in 3 steps. The first one, fear of the other. The media develop coverage that identifies the people commitment the illegal act as folk devil. So here media cover will indicate people who do the illegal act as fugitive. So the different media outlets will give a name for the people who do crime or the illegal act. They call them fugitive. In the West, the fugitive is usually someone who has clearly identifiable and undisturbable lifestyle. So this is the meaning of fugitive. He is the person or someone who has identifiable and undisturbable lifestyle, means different lifestyle than other people. Fugitive means the person who have different lifestyle than others people. In his clothes, for example, his dress is different than others. His hairstyle, his makeup, his language, how he speak, how he live his life, the food he eat, everything in his style or the lifestyle is different than others. This is fugitive, and he is as deviant, which he doing some acts which is not accepted by his society and his culture. Normally, the fear of other people is in reaction to change in society. So, fear of others mean or appear responding to change in society. When lots of change come in society, in Western society, lots of those people, folk devils, are appearing, and that fear is often related to ethnicity. Sometimes fear of others, it relates to the ethnic group, in which ethnic group that person is related to. So by this way, the media will cover up to those people, and they will create fear inside society or inside the public about the folk devils or about those people. Then second, constructing a panic. Again, constructing a panic means creating panic or fear. Media coverage often center on a theme. So centers on a theme means they will choose a theme, any theme, to cover about the crime in society. This theme then become the driving force behind the crime wave. Driving force means the main reason. So they will choose a theme, and then they said that theme is as the theme means a topic. That theme is the driving force or the main reason of crime wave, means crime occurring in society. So again, constructing a panic means the media coverage, different media outlet will choose a theme, and then they said that theme is as the main reason for crime occurring in society. Then the third process, following a panic. Once a theme has been developed by one media outlet, there is also stress with this particular theme. So if one media outlet, one newspaper or one TV channels, for example, stress and confirm this theme, the other media outlet will also stress the same theme. So means most media outlets then accept that theme as reality, as he is the main reason for crime, and they will start to speak, all of them, about the same theme. This is usually underpinned and driven by official news sources. So then, as I said, it will represent by the official news in all media outlets. Coverage then turns to focus in law and order. This generates an official response. So here they will focus in law, and they will need an official response. Official response means a response from the government, from the law and from the government, to do some actions to stop this theme or stop this crime from occurring in the society. So again, that theme will be as represented in all media outlets and in official news, and they will affect the society, affect the public, affect the law and the government, and they will need official response, means response from the government and the law to do some actions to stop this crime from occurring. I hope they are as clear. So this is the whole that you need from this lecture. Here you have a video. You can find it in YouTube, Real Bad Arabs. It shows how can different media outlets show Arab as deviant. So if you open it, it is a long video on YouTube. You will see how they represent Arabs in different media outlets. Then lastly here, problems with studying media deviation of crime. I will read it with you. We can't understand how the media construct some crimes and some groups of people as more deviant than others. unless we know that the social and cultural norms are within the society we are looking at. So here they said, you don't know how can media construct or represented some crimes and some group of people are more deviant than others until you will know about the social and cultural norms within the society itself. But as we have seen, it is relatively easy to see how the media can construct a moral panic. So how media can construct or create a panic and provoke let governments in the West to take actions against deviant criminals, as we say. Create panic and then let government to do some actions to stop the deviant crime. The key point to remember is that the issue is how media coverage can affect people's reaction to crime and criminals. So this is as the main reason to remember, or the issue here, to know how media coverage can affect people's reaction to crime and criminals. So this is the whole about week 11. I hope everything is clear. If you have any question, if any point is not clear for you, you can ask me and write for me in the comments as usual. So see you by next time, and thank you.